I don't want to make things worse on Matthew right now because he's going through a lot with his mother right now. Ever since Maddie got injured from her fractured spine, by falling over, but lifting heavy boxes. And she had to fell on her back, fell off her back. That's why she's haven't been feeling too good lately. That's why his mother's more important than being on the phone. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm glad that Matthew is taking care of his mother. It's really nice of him doing all that. By taking care of his mother and make sure she's okay and make sure she takes her pain pills. I mean, that's why Matthew got lots in his mind right now because of that. And it's kind of hard to deal with because his father passing away and everything. It's hard on Matthew. That's why he's feeling stressed out ever since his father passed. He's been doing twice the housework for his mother. It makes it harder on Matthew. Ever since his father passed away, he's been doing double house chores for Maddie. That's a lot of work. It is. And ever since he's been doing a lot of issues right now, ever since his grandparents passed away, too. Now, that was very stressful when he lost his grandmother and his grandfather. I mean, that's what's bothering my boyfriend right now because of that. He's also dealing with his sister moving out. It's hard living without his sister, Denise. He doesn't get to see his sister that much. He only sees her during the summer and Christmas. Same with his brother Glenn. It's hard. I know it's not the same without living with Glenn. It's hard without living with him. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. Just to deal with that. I don't blame him. But he has to do twice the work and he also wants an uncle. He does a lot for his Matthew Angelo. He's been taking care of him hand and foot too, by taking care of his Matthew. That is a lot, just to take care of his Matthew. Angelo. That's his job as an uncle, by looking out for his Matthew. I think Matthew's doing a good job. I think so. He's an excellent uncle and a wonderful, loving husband that I'm married to, and I'm lucky that I married him. And I'm lucky I'm in love with him. And it took me 10 years since I've been nuts about Matthew. It has. Glad that we're finally working things out. We're not fighting as much anymore. That's good. And I'm so glad that me and Matthew are finally back together again, like it was before. I can't believe what happened today after lunch. It was so romantic. He actually gave me hugs. We did a whole lot of kissing. No, that was a very good kiss. That was. I think that kiss was kind of sexy. That turned me on the way he kissed me. That was so sweet. See, that's how I fell in love with Matthew, because he's a babe magnet. He's my bodacious babe I'm in love with. And that's why I'm lucky to have Matthew as a sweetheart and my boyfriend. He's the king of romance. Now, that's why I married him. And that's how I first started dating him. We used to share strawberries with each other and feed each other strawberries and bananas. I put a banana in his mouth when he put strawberries in my mouth. Now that was romantic. It was so romantic when we did all kinds of kisses today. Now I got Matthew breath in my throat. He was stuck his tongue in my mouth. Oh, that was so romantic. That really turned me on the way he kissed me. The way he put his hands all over me today. It was actually all over me. Matthew's such a sweetheart. He's the king of romance. And he's also really hot in bed. He is kind of sexy. He's Luther Vandross. I don't know about me. I think he makes the sexiest Luther Vandross. He does. He's my baby. And he always been. No, that's why I fell in love with Matthew. I'm lucky I fell in love with him.